Hi everybody, Kelly Nottingham here from the Belly Dance Alchemy Podcast. I am outside today on a gorgeous day here in Texas. I'm going to circle around and try to show you what the sky looks like. It's just a beautiful day here today. And I felt a need to get out of my house today. So for those of you who are international listeners, bonjour, hola, maharban, vigates, privyet. You have probably seen or possibly have seen on the news or on your social media that today is election day in the United States. And you probably are also aware that it has been a fairly contentious time in the U.S. lately. And so I felt this instinct this morning when I woke up. I have a normal publishing schedule for the podcast, and I have the podcast ready to go for tomorrow, Wednesday, which is our normal release date. But I felt today that someone needed to hear the podcast that I had ready to release tomorrow because of everything that's going on with Election Day. So the podcast is now live a day early. It is published as of this morning, so it should be showing up on your listening services as soon as they click over and update. The episode this week is about change management. It's not about a process for, project management of a change, but it's talking about the emotional reactions and the mental processes that we sometimes go through when we're dealing with change. A lot of times humans go through sort of a sequence of emotions when we're dealing with change. And it's the emotions that can really help us be successful in the change or cause the change to be extremely upsetting or frustrating or anxiety-inducing or whatever the case may be. So that episode, it talks about some ways to deal with some of those emotional states. It's perfectly normal to feel different emotional states as we go through change. But the problem is when we get stuck in some of those emotional states. Now, I tend to get stuck in frustration. I get frustrated and I get angry about change that I'm not happy about. But lately, I have noticed that I have been very anxious about change and about the possibility of things not turning out the way I want them to and changes not turning out the way I want them to. And that was one of the things this morning as I sat down in my office and I was staring at my computer and was obsessively checking the news and obsessively checking social media and realizing that my anxiety was not accomplishing anything except to make me feel worse. So I decided today that I was just going to get up, I was going to put on some bug spray, go take a walk, use some of this anxiety energy that I'm feeling right now to just get out and look for some pretty birds and some butterflies and say hi to all the cows that I walk past and try to burn off some of that energy. But to also give myself permission to not be on social media today and not look at the news because watching the news obsessively is not going to change anything. So instead, today is going to be a day of focusing on what I can control to help the people that I care about. And those people are you. So I'm going to spend today working on content for you, spending my energy productively to try to make the world a better place and to let go as much as I can of some of that anxiety that holds on when we feel helpless and when we feel powerless in a situation. Because we are not helpless and we are not powerless. And no matter how small we feel or how quiet we feel that our voices are, we can always make the world a better place for someone or something. And those small pieces of kindness are what make the world a better place. So today my goal was to put out a ripple of positive vibes. So I hope that if you are also feeling in a stressful place today, if you are feeling anxious, no matter what may be going on, we've got so much happening around the world with COVID lockdowns starting back again, and that sense of dread and helplessness. You are not powerless. It is okay if you are feeling frustrated, if you are feeling angry, if you are feeling upset. It's okay. Channel that energy as much as you can into something productive, because that's going to help you to feel better about your power and your ability to make change in the world. So that's my little positivity ripple for today. I hope that this is helpful for someone, to the person or people that need to listen to that change management episode. I hope that it is beneficial for you. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening and for helping to support my work. And I hope that today is a day where we can begin to feel a little bit of breathing room and a little bit of sunshine in our lives. So take care, everybody.